So, my name is Victoria, and I created DayBooks as my gem for my CLI project. It's based on an interactive library by the famous author Sylvia Day. She's a romance author. She's a #1 New York Times bestselling author, #1 USA Today bestselling author, and then she's also a #1 bestselling author in 28 different countries with her books translated into 41 different languages. And she's amazing. If you had not taken a look at or read any of her books, I highly suggest you do it. If you liked the 50 Shades of Grey books by E.L. James, I highly suggest that you take a look at her Crossfire series. These first 4 books on this list right here, they're fantastic. And so for my project, I scraped her Goodreads page, and that's all of these books that are listed on here. These aren't just books in English, they're also books that she's had published in different languages, so those are all on there. And I scraped them to get all of the titles and also URLs for each book. So, in order to use this gem, we look at my README first. It gives you a little description of what the gem is, and then I like to opt for using gem install DayBooks to install it myself. So we'll go ahead and exit out of that really quick and open up a new terminal. Here we go. So we're going to do gem install DayBooks. And we're going to let this run its magic, and then obviously it says down here we're going to run ruby bin daybooks and then follow the prompts provided. So ruby bin /daybooks, just going to run it, and it says, welcome to the book library of bestselling romance author Sylvia Day. Would you like to see a list of the books she has written? Please type yes or no. So I made this really user-friendly. I made it not case sensitive, so you can type yes all lowercase, you can type it camel case, you can be lazy and type Y and be good. I made sure that I try to cover everything that a user might want to use so that they're not frustrated when they try to type yes or Y and it comes back with an invalid input. So it says, please type the title of the book you'd like to learn more about. So looking through the list, it's in alphabetical order, so you take a look, you decide which title you might want to take a look at, and scroll through the books. I'm going to say that maybe I want to read 3 Eves. So let's get the description about 3 Eves. So this is the description of the 3 Eves book. So how it got this, I'm going to go ahead and run through that with you really quick. So 3 Eves is right here. So by scraping this page, I was able to get the URL for each individual book, and then I used that URL to then scrape the second page, and gives you the description of each book. And some books do not have descriptions on the Goodreads page, so I have made sure to cover that as well. So we'll take a look at one of those. So it asked me if I want to see the list again. So let's say I don't want to read that 3 Eves book. So yes, I want to see the list of books again so I can pick out a different one. So let's go ahead and look at Dangerously Hot because I know that one doesn't have a description. And it says, sorry, this book has no description. Would you like to see a list of the books again? Please type yes or no. I'm going to type yes because I still haven't picked out a book. And like I said earlier, that Crossfire series is one of my favorites. So my favorite book out of that series is Entwined with You, Crossfire number 3. So we'll go ahead and type that in. And these also do not need to be case sensitive, or they're not case sensitive. So you can type in however you want and it will work. And it gives you the description of Entwined with You. And let's say, yes, I definitely want to read that book, so I do not need to be seeing any of these again. So I'm going to type no. And it says, thank you for using Sylvia Day's library. Goodbye. So that is my CLI in a nutshell. It's really simple to use. I try to make it really user-friendly, and it was a lot of fun to work on, and I hope that you liked it. So, thank you.